Wee, man. I told y'all we'd be back. I told y'all we were popping out. I told y'all we were coming. Wee, baby. It's your boy, Big Nate. This the Real Underground. This the A70 show, baby. Hey, man.
He do that shit with nobody poking on him or pushing on him or nothing. I don't know how he makes
I don't have to be.
He makes that sound.
I'm sorry. You got to be poked and prodded to be excited, brother. I don't need all the poking and prodding to get excited, to be happy to be around you.
So you just naturally freaky. Since you won't do it like that, you just naturally freaky. Okay.
I have a natural high.
That ain't high, that's low.
Hey, what up, baby? This your boy, Big Nate.
I want to get high. I got to smell somebody's ass. That ain't high, that's low.
It's up to you, ass sniffer.
Hey, this your boy, Big Nate, the Real Underground radio station. Hey, man, make sure. Oh, man, I can't even think. It's my boy, Bobby Lowe, Billionaire Bobby, Lee County cool guy, Mariana May, man. Ooh, wee. My dog, the comedian, my dog, the rapper, my dog, the photographer, is the hardest working man in entertainment in the world.
Craig.
Hey, I got my boy, Iceman Buddy.
Y'all know what's going on, man. Everybody in the share button. First of all, how y'all doing, man? How y'all week been going? Yeah, from the A70 show, we just want to say we hope y'all had a good week this week. But everybody only hit the share button right now. It's absolutely free.
Mr. Lamar Dindy. Hey, man. He was already on the NateLogic show, and he was dropping some jewels on there. He said he going to stay and try to give Bobby Lowe some sense. I told him, God bless him. It's my frat brother, my friend, Mr. Ryan Holmes, Mr. One Thumbs Up. What's up with it, baby?
What up, baby? I'm good, man. Chilling.
Hey, man, welcome to the A70 show. What's wrong? You looking preposterous. You got something smart to say?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Nah, he talking about,
I'm talking about this.
roll past that lie you just told?
What lie?
No, man, don't worry about it.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to do that.
He finna get you
I'm
now.
not going to do this week. Not this time. I'll let you have it. That's cool.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Let's just get right into it. It's okay. It's okay.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was... I actually remember some of this motherfucker. I do.
You didn't drink that much.
I didn't say that.
Now, what you ain't going to do.
I didn't say that, but I remember some of it. I had a pretty cool weekend, man. It was the wife's birthday weekend, so we...
Yeah, I thought the wife...
got a
Hold
little
on.
bit-
Ice
we got a
Man,
little
wasn't the
bit,
wife's
yeah.
birthday weekend last weekend?
No. Her birthday
He
was
said it
Tuesday.
on the show last week.
Her birthday was Tuesday. This was the weekend. My wife do that country ass celebrating the week, the month, whole month.
Oh, so it ain't over with. Well, it is
No,
now.
we just did. I told her she had till Friday.
It's over with.
We did Saturday and Sunday. I came to the thing, but they was on that bullshit. We'll get to that. But
Uh-oh.
I was so finna, yeah.
yeah, they was on some bullshit.
It took your brother a minute to notice who I was.
Yeah, they was on some bullshit. I ain't never been to a trail ride that cost $30 ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't never been to a trail ride that cost $30. Trail rides cost $10. $30.
They
I ain't know
Inflation.
it went up to that.
That's what they
Yeah.
told you.
No, hold on. You asked me about my weekend. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit that happened when I was at the gate.
at the gate. We ain't gonna say where we at the gate was at.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't get paid for that. A lot of motherfuckers came out there and didn't understand that it was gonna be muddy.
Oh, yeah.
So it looked like Twa outside.
Damn.
That's how it looked. But the highlight of my night stood up at the gate because I wasn't about to give him $30. This boy man, this lady man.
Member of the barbecue
All right,
committee.
check this out. All right, they was saying 30 at the gate for men and 20 for women. All right. So dude came out there with his little tight pants on, his purse, and he had on his suede boots and shit. She, whatever pronoun he want to go with. The motherfucker at the gate said, "That'll be $30." Oh, she or whatever thought they were gonna get away with that. Motherfucker got low.
So I need all that 30.
That'll be $30. That motherfucker took that purse.
Said, God damn it.
They thought he was gonna get
Shit
away
didn't
with
work.
it. I said, God damn, got him.
Got him.
They got mad at me because I was over there laughing like a mother. I'm talking about, I got that.
Oh, but $30 for a trail ride, though?
Yeah, $30 for a trail ride. I was like, oh, no, that's not how that work.
I wasn't nowhere near that.
Man, not bring your family.
No, that's not how that work, though. You know what I'm saying?
2 arms and a leg for the family.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I ain't knocking nobody's hustle or whatever, but that's just not how that goes. That's just not. It costs shit. It don't cost that much. It don't cost that much to get in Carter's.
There wasn't no trail ride people that threw that shit.
Right. I get that, but I'm saying it don't cost that much to get in Carter's. And Carter got 1,000 acres.
That's what they finna do with Thanksgiving night, I think.
Yeah.
Carter's.
Yikes.
I told them, yeah, just book me to be there again.
You paid $60, $70 to go to Mud Days and Harvest Fest and shit like that, but that shit start to go from Thursday to Sunday. You out there, you can go stay out there 3 days straight for $60, $70. You want $30 for one night.
Was it a good ride?
I don't know. I didn't go in.
It was a long one. I know that. They was gone for a minute.
Oh, yeah, you can get lost. I don't know why they was gone so long. Did you see that motherfucker win that hole, like that 15, 20-foot drop?
I seen that. Would that person make it out?
Yeah, they got him out. Oh, man, one thing about that mud riding trail ride,
ain't nobody gonna leave.
Man, everybody coming together. I'm telling you,
because I saw somebody flip one of them side by side when I saw so many people ran over there and flipped it back over.
No, this was once a Caucasian event, a Caucasian thing, or whatever.
Right.
But during the pandemic, that's when everybody, the only outside you could really do was some outdoorsy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everybody start getting out buying campers and RVs and ATVs and 4-wheelers, side-by-sides, all that shit. During the height of the pandemic, with voting and all that shit or whatever, you be at Carter's, man, you'll see 1,000 Trump 2020 flags and all that shit. Get stuck.
They right there for you.
Come
on, buddy.
Right there with you.
Hey, come on, buddy.
When you get inside of that,
you ain't never been 4-wheeler riding?
You know I'm from up north. I ain't never did nothing.
When you get inside of that shit,
nope.
Man, color, all that, you gonna get your couple, you gonna get your few. That's where anywhere you go. But for the most part, color and political beliefs and all that shit, man, none of that shit matter.
They ain't bringing that shit up.
They ain't bringing none of that up. You get stuck. You all right down there?
You in this right?
And you look up there and you be nervous because you'll see Trump 2020 and all that shit, and then you see a whole bunch of white dudes, and next thing you know, they pulling out their winches and chains and harnesses and shit. And then the whole time we waiting, guess what we doing? Drinking beer and talking shit.
Yeah.
Cause I was
it was a beautiful thing to me.
Have I told you the time I went 4-wheeler riding and I had a 4-wheeler and I was going up a hill in Carter's going about 70 miles per hour?
See that he started to lie again.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna tell you,
you ain't been no 70 miles an hour on no 100, 400.
It wasn't a 400.
420, 500. You still ain't went 70
miles. No, it was a Polaris.
Either way,
it was a Polaris.
I don't give a damn if you was
500.
I don't care if you was on Santa Slay. You wasn't going uphill doing 70 nothing. You might have been doing 70 knots, but you wasn't doing 70 miles per hour.
Technically, 70 knots is faster than 70.
It sound good.
But no, it sound good. See, that's the problem. You want to say shit that sound good that ain't feasible or logical, and you always wrong, and you don't never want to hear that.
We both wrong.
No, I was listen.
I
would call my little brother right now. He'll tell you.
Nate, don't nothing out there go 70 miles. You had to be on a turbo Polaris to do that.
Dog, that's what it was.
You going uphill?
Dog, that's what it was.
If you was coming downhill,
I would call my little brother and tell you.
But if you was going downhill,
didn't my little brother confirm the story? Yes or no?
No, we both came to the conclusion you was telling fucking lie.
My little brother, how was he gonna tell you I was lying when he was right there?
Listen, Nate, you could have been going downhill in a radio flyer wagon, and you might have been doing like a $160. Uphill, no good.
Let me tell my story. You wasn't there.
No, see, you telling lies.
You can't tell me I'm lying.
It's not the place for lies.
Ryan, listen. Dog, I'm going on this goddamn hill at Carter's about 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, 70 hard that time and loud.
70. Hey, Joey or Pun, they watch the show all the time. Comment and tell these boys the truth because they watch it on their shifts at work. Comment.
Downhill coming off of
I'm gonna quiet his mic so I can tell my goddamn story.
Okay. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm not going to interrupt again. Not at all.
Dog, I'm going 70 miles per hour up the hill. I see my little brother, and he slow down, and I kind of go a little harder. Now I got to try to jump the bike to avoid hitting my little brother.
Yeah, a fighter jet motor on it.
Yeah.
It was a fighter.
It was a fast bike, dog. Fast bike.
It had an F1 something fighter jet.
Y'all gonna have to take me one of these times. I ain't never done it like that.
Man, so
I've been on a 4-wheeler, but not all that.
I ended up falling off because I tried to.
Right.
I ended up trying to stop the 4-wheeler from hitting my little brother.
It's addictive.
It is.
It's addictive.
So let me finish telling my story though.
I'm about to hear that shit.
I try to stop the 4-wheeler from hitting my little brother. I jumped off the bike mid-air, 70 miles per hour.
So you made the 4-wheeler look like a bike.
No, he said he jumped. I'm stuck there.
Dog, this is
Fucking
adrenaline.
with me now.
This is adrenaline.
Fucking with me now.
You became Superman.
Ask Joey.
That's fucking
Hold on. Bobby Lowe, do Joey ride bike 4-wheelers?
I ain't never seen him.
You know, you have seen.
Right, motorcycle. I ain't never seen him.
Okay, he ride 4-wheelers too.
Okay.
These people that can verify my story, dog.
Okay.
And my little brother. I jump off the bike. Oh, little bro, I got you. Jump off the bike, move my bike all in mid-air.
Oh shit.
Dog, I'll tell him, man. I see my little brother, man.
This sound like Respucia looking for Norbit.
Rasputia looking for Norbit.
Yeah.
For you to do all
Rasputia
that.
did not goddamn me ride
special
4-wheelers,
ed,
though.
she flew off a goddamn
It's coming down that water.
slide. Goddamn it.
That ain't got nothing to do with 4-wheelers.
Look here, Nate Spears.
It got a lot to do with all them shit you
No,
said.
but I
did
want
in
you
there.
to be for real.
You said you was
I'm
in
telling
there.
you,
You moved the 4-wheeler and
Dog.
your little brother at the same
I'm
time.
jumping off this 4-wheeler, dog, and
Wow,
I
you doing that?
saved my little brother,
Hey,
man.
wait, listen,
I
Nate.
ended up falling back and broke my shoulder in 10 places.
We wasting time listening
Oh,
to
so
this
you was running around
bullshit.
with that sling? That's what happened.
Yeah, I had broke my shoulder in 12 places.
No,
Now it's 12.
What happened was
16, really,
The way he
but-
broke his
God
shoulder.
damn.
The buffet was running out.
No, I broke my shoulder on a 4-wheeler accident
Man, he
trying
had-
to save my little brother. I had to jump
He
off
had
and
the gra-
yeah, broke
he had
it
the gravest
in
fool.
12 places.
Now, did you said you was in the air, you caught the 4-wheeler with one hand and moved your little brother with the other hand.
I jumped
Nigga,
out.
you became Spider-Man. Hell no.
Dog, I'm a bad. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I'm picturing this shit. That shit.
Man, that's what's fucked up. The visual of this is like Nate doing some shit like this in slow motion.
like the Matrix.
But all the time you
Man,
gotta
they hit a reality button.
But
said-
hold on,
Say
all
it.
the time you gotta see this part right here coming too. It's flying out like a.
Because that part is what kept the 4-wheeler from hitting him.
No, that part right there is what kept him in the air.
Right. It was one part.
Like he had
One
the-
part of the
he had the
yeah,
blind
the
squirrel
fact.
shit going on.
Yeah.
But it was more like the flying.
I was like the
hill.
Matrix. I even threw the hooks while I was in the air, dog. Mid-air, real talk.
Now, see, he just brought the whole organization.
Now he false claiming.
Yeah, it's just lying.
He false
Hey, this your
claiming.
boy Big Nate with the Real Underground Radio Station. This Nate Superman, man. I think I'm changing my name.
Now we get ready to start the show.
They already come here talking about he lying.
Hey, Laquita said he lying.
Oh, lying, he lying.
Who said I'm lying?
Laquita, don't you
She
never
said he
spell
lying.
lying like that no more.
Laquita wasn't there. She don't know what I done.
Don't you never spell lying like that no more.
Somebody call Pun right
Lying.
Somebody call Pun.
What's saying that?
I'll call Pun right now, man. I'm finna call Pun, and he gonna confirm my story. Hold on. Now he probably.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna even call him right now.
Don't you bring my guy into the lie. That's my grocery store buddy, man.
I want y'all to be.
we meet up in produce.
What up, Q
all
dog?
the time.
Yeah, it's
we
me, bro.
shoot the shit. We don't do that, man.
In
Hey,
time for
man.
homecoming.
Hey, so what's up, man? Iceman, how was your weekend? Cause this nigga didn't really just fucking tore my.
Oh,
I worked all weekend, man. I did security Saturday night.
God damn.
Didn't get off till about 5 in the morning.
This nigga do security too.
Well, it was actually like 6 in the morning because the fucking time went back in the club. That shit pissed me off.
Dog, was it me? Was it Saturday night just long as shit?
It was an extra
before
fucking
the
hour
time.
at it.
even before the time.
yeah.
You always feel it coming.
Hell yeah, you
just
be
feel it coming.
anticipating the
You feel
shit.
it coming.
Man, then got up early to be at the damn trail ride at 12 o'clock the next day. And
It'll be-
DJ that motherfucker
it'll
to
be
9,
dark
10
at
o'clock at
4:15.
night.
Getting to it.
God damn. Ryan, how was your weekend? You been preparing.
No, it was cool, man. My wife dope, man. She be getting these little free tickets with Mercedes Benz. So we was in a suite. Went to go see Chris Rock. I wouldn't pay to go see Chris Rock, but he was actually funny. Funny as hell. It was funny. But I would have never just, let's go see him and buy a ticket. We got him for free. Went and hung out Sunday night. It was cool.
Where was this? In Houston?
In Houston.
Oh.
Yeah.
H-time.
Yeah.
Shit on my weekend. God damn.
Oh my God.
Well, he went to see
That was
Chris
it
Rock.
though, man.
Oh,
That's all.
God.
Iceman, let me ask you a
Ask
question.
me again.
A whole different
I'm
story.
finna lie. I'm finna tell a story like Nate.
Gonna do some next
Iceman,
shit.
how was your weekend, man?
Man, listen, I jumped out this plane, man. I'm telling you, y'all should have been there. I caught 3 birds, threw them over there, and knocked over the Eiffel Tower. I'm telling you, man.
Damn.
Hell of a weekend.
You see how?
Hell of a weekend.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was a dope ass weekend.
Man.
What'd you say you done again?
Yeah, that was it. I can't
You
talk.
did shit.
Can't talk.
This nigga just, our Mercedes Benz hooked us up, and nigga, I just went to
They
see
did,
Chris
bro.
Oh,
Rock.
casual with it.
Right.
Like this
Yeah,
is
this
all
happened
the time
once-
occurrence.
Once a month, goddammit.
Goddamn, nigga.
And then he shouted out his wife. That's it's even better. Like I ain't did nothing.
It wasn't
My
me, it was
wife,
her.
like my wife handled that shit. Like you know,
shit,
this is,
nigga.
maybe,
You know, my wife dope.
No, like
you
you
know.
should get you one. That's real, right?
Nigga, Carmark gave me a motherfucking
You know, my wife dope.
shit.
You know.
Carmark gave me a free pass to the
Your
free.
wife dope. She
know, she be
sell
getting- you
dope.
know,
Which
she
one
be-
did you say?
Oh, God. You know, she be getting these tickets from Mercedes Benz.
God damn.
My girl ain't even got a ticket from the grocery store.
Tickets.
Mercedes Benz. And
He
then,
get- he
hold
get
on.
regular-
Did it, bro.
It
And
wasn't,
then at the suite.
it wasn't no ticket master.
Hell no.
No, he said he was at the room.
He said sweet. Sweet. And he enunciated it just right, too.
That's what it was.
At least he didn't lie like you
It
did.
was a cool week.
Whoa. What did I lie about?
You jumping?
Yeah, you fucked me up with that one.
You jumping? That's I'm done.
I'm calling
When
pun.
you said jump. I was done there. I don't
Bobby Lowe.
jump.
I was gonna let the 70 ride. The 70 miles an hour wasn't tripping.
Jump.
When you said jump though, dog,
Yeah.
you fucked me up.
Yeah.
So you just gonna let them sit here and talk about you like that?
Man, fuck
At the end of
them.
your own, you just
Goddamn me.
gonna sit there and let that little nappy head gal talk to you like that at the head of your table.
Man, fuck the skyscraper crew, man. Shit. Big fucking 7 feet tall ass nigga, man, gonna look down on me. You already should have seen it when they came in here earlier, looking down on my big wide ass. I told them I Yokozuna y'all
I didn't
ass.
know Nate was that short though until I looked at that picture. I was like, God
What
damn,
picture? Oh, the one we took?
Damn, Nate short as a motherfucker, man. That nigga taller laying down than he
It's all laying down.
taller laying down. I didn't
I'm
know.
glad your ugly ass sleep with the lights off, though. At least I hope so. Hey, man, so Ryan, tell me something, man. Listen, Ryan. Kanye West. Is the nigga crazy? That's your homeboy from Chicago. Is he crazy?
He got some mental challenges. I think that's kind of clear. He's admitted to that.
He got some, so you will admit,
Yeah. I mean,
you'll say he got some, he touched.
hands down. He's even admitted.
What you think, Bobby? Do you think he touched?
I don't think nothing wrong with the fella.
What you think, Iceman?
I don't be tuned in enough, hell. I hardly be knowing, hell.
Now, do that mean that I don't agree with everything? No, that don't mean.
Ah, there's some crazy folks I agree with.
Facts.
I mean, with that though, I mean, it's like you could say that everybody has like some mental challenges, but you got to think about this. Any way you want to slice it, and he doesn't. Kanye does not get enough credit for this. They can say all the shit that he said, or all the shit that he's been accused of, or whatever. Kanye West could have very easily been our president. And he does not get enough credit for that. He does not get the credit for his name actually being on the presidential ballot. He was on the ballot.
Yeah.
And people don't even want to bring that up.
You can't
You
knock
don't
that.
even hear it.
Yeah, a lot of
You
people
can't knock that. He
laugh
was
at
on
him.
the ballot.
He was actually
there.
on there. I saw that when I was in the voting booth. I didn't hear that. I saw that and I had the choice.
I will say the top 0.5% of people didn't make it on the ballot. So he did something that
He did. It was 3 people on the ballot.
right.
And Kanye West was one of them.
You gotta
But he
give
does
him that.
not get credit for that. Now, how mentally ill do you have to be to get on the presidential ballot?
So let me say this: when I say he has these things, he's admitted to it.
I mean, I
But
get
a lot of things that he say is the truth.
You can't argue.
He just can be insensitive, and his
I won't
delivery
even-
can be a little
I won't
wrong.
even call him. I won't even call him insensitive. I call him misinterpreted. I don't call him insensitive. I call him misinterpreted.
So what about the George Floyd? That's insensitive.
I had to
bro.
go back, and the thing is, sometimes
And mind you, he didn't lie, but it's insensitive. We
I'll
heard.
I'll go with that.
We
I'll go-
not
I'll
even
go
just
with
a
that.
family. We heard as a nation that we saw that man get pinned down like that.
I go with
feel
that,
me?
but then that I don't even want to go back to this, but I will. But that documentary kind of shed some new light on the situation.
Yeah,
It did. It shed
Yeah.
some new light on the situation.
it did.
Now, as far as like the insensitive, like when it come down to like the families, how the family feels,
what I'm talking
I
about.
get it.
Yeah.
I do. I get it. But
got a daughter,
the
bro.
thing is, if we keep sweeping shit under the rug and keep sweeping shit under the rug, it's gonna always be one of those situations where we just have to like tread lightly on certain situations and not just really stand on it. But in that, I remember I got on somebody's ass about.
But hold on, Bobby.
Hold on, no, because I had to. I get what he's saying, and I have to go back to when I was guilty of that. So I can always admit when I'm wrong. Okay, now I'm saying that was okay, but I remember a time when I got on somebody's ass for doing the same thing because there was a man about my age that got killed at the hands of the police. He was handcuffed, but he tried to run and they ran him over and killed him. And in the comments on Facebook when the article came out, his daughter was on there reading the comments and somebody was on there saying he was a violent thug, criminal, this, that, or that, whatever. He get what he deserved. He shouldn't have ran this, that. I was like, hey, man.
That's a lot.
This man's daughter's on here. I spoke up for that daughter, but then I turned right around and did the same thing that person was doing in regard to George Floyd, and for that I apologize for my comments on that from a couple of weeks ago, because that would make me be a hypocrite if I really stood firmly on that. Now, like I said, certain times, you know, I remember I said, just because you had the right to say it don't mean you should.
Agree, and that's big of you.
Sometimes I have to take my own advice on them.
That's big of you, because at the end of the day, if fentanyl was in that man's system, and if it was the fentanyl that did it, it would have been, this needed mean nothing. And the people who want us to believe that man's knee didn't kill him, the people who disregard our truths and our hurt and our pain, don't want it to be that man's knee. They wanted it to be the fentanyl.
I get that.
So you have to be mindful, because you're siding. No, if it was fentanyl, Bobby Lowe, fentanyl would have done it. It was not the fentanyl.
Right. When it got in there, it would have done it.
What I'm saying
like
is,
that.
No, what I'm saying is,
but the people the people who wanted to be the fentanyl and not that man's knee happen to be the people like Candace Owens.
But I'm not
happen to be racist.
I'm not looking at it that way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not looking at it that way. Sometimes certain things can accelerate certain actions.
No, the fentanyl drops you like that.
No, it doesn't, Nate.
Okay.
Because there are survivors. Just because you use it doesn't mean you instantly die.
But this is.
I'm not relating that to that. I'm not.
The fentanyl had nothing to do with it.
What I'm saying is, there are sometimes certain elements can accelerate certain shit. That's what I'm saying. We can't rule out that particular possibility. And I'm not talking about him in that case. I'm just saying, don't just jump on the bandwagon with shit just because.
Right, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is fentanyl was not in his system.
Marcella say Bobby Lowe wanted to be the fentanyl.
Right. Fentanyl was not in his system. If fentanyl was in his system, they would have said the fentanyl killed him.
I'm not going to argue.
Hands down. Right or wrong, Ryan? Right or wrong?
Right, but what I'm saying is, even if it was, if that man knee is on him like that, he's screaming, I can't breathe, and we see he can't breathe to the point he's pissed all on himself, all those other crazy stuff. Bro, what else we talking about?
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
And what audience wants it to be that?
That's what I'm saying. When Kanye go there, bro, that's insensitive.
Oh, yeah,
we don't need that. Now, it's a lot of stuff that he just said that I would agree with, that people are, oh, no. You know.
I still go back to slavery was a choice.
I was just about to say that. Slavery was a choice. And mind you, if you watch the whole clip, he's talking about more of common day, like right now. You know what I'm saying? That we slaves to these different things, slaves to these different corporations. But even if we go way back then, think about it. Some people jumped off the quote-unquote boat that they claim we all came here on. You know what I'm saying? Some people decided to run. These are all choices. Terrible choices. Terrible choices.
Hard choices.
Terrible, yes. Very difficult. However, the truth of the matter, when you take your emotions out of it and just be logical, it's a goddamn choice.
Right.
It's still a choice.
Ugly choice.
And that's the thing that we as black people as a whole do not do. We do not know how to separate our emotions from our thoughts. Our emotions
we lack
make us act in a manner.
Bro.
It makes us act in a manner that's not very becoming of the very people that we want to become.
Well, I agree with that.
You have to remove emotions from situations and replace it with logical thought, and that's a lot of us just are not able to do that.
Let me ask you a question, though, fellas. When you remove emotions from a situation, does that include removing empathy?
Sometimes you have to in order to get a clear thought.
Yeah, to just be a straightforward sometimes.
To get a clear thought.
That's a dangerous place to be, though.
No, it's not. It's empathy. See, people want empathy as like a Band-Aid.
So let me say this: why they can't both coexist? Why it has to
Agreed.
be one or the other? What I'm saying is we be heavy on the emotions. All I'm saying is tone that shit down, bro, and just look at the facts. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even we can go to another wild comment. Wild comment he said, white lives matter. Now, I don't know what way he was trying to say it, but I do know the definition of white lives, a white person. A white person is a free person. But we going to look at it as these Caucasians, these Europeans, because that's what they told us.
And not only that, you forget his daughter is mixed.
She black.
She black, but she still mixed.
My bad.
But
Black.
the thing is, I want to get a clear look I want a real deal clear look at the front of that shirt. Because from what I understand, the whole White Lives Matter thing was taken completely out of context.
What you mean by that? Cause that motherfucking shirt was blunt than a motherfucker. That motherfucker was
said
just
White
straight
Lives
across.
Matter.
White Lives Matter.
No,
That's
there was
it.
pictures behind it. See, that's
Shit,
the thing.
no, that man had a.
No, it was whole
front.
pictures
Yeah,
behind it.
front
It was
was something on
way more to that shirt than just letters.
That man don't. These different shirts he be
But
putting
then
on.
we again ask ourselves, what is a white life?
Do you think you could
We
wear?
just gonna keep listening to what they tell
Yeah.
us a white life is? Because that ain't what we think. A lot of people think them Europeans is white. That's not white. That's what they said.
Right.
When back in the day, our ancestors, they was fighting to have on paperwork that they was a white life, meaning a free person. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
is what it is. They take everything that's real and hold that shit near and dear like they made it and created it and hold it and give us the rest, and we take it.
And the victors tell the story.
That's it. Now, mind you, I don't know what the hell way he was trying to say it, but I know I can look at it from different vantage
I
points.
took it in context. I didn't take it in a negative context when I first heard it. I was like, damn, that makes sense. And I made this comment on somebody's post. I was
Peace,
like,
brother.
I was like, that's just like a woman that's been married 10 years, been getting her ass beat for 8 of them, but she's still married. What is that? What does she make to still be married?
Check out what Tony Bay said.
Choice.
I'm telling y'all what it is, bro. They gonna tell us what they want to tell us, but that's what it was.
Well, I agree with that, but let me ask y'all a question just to lighten it up. You ain't wearing none of that ugly ass shit Kanye be wanting.
Hell no, I'm not. Listen, bro, I don't wear. Come on,
That shit ugly.
No,
Man,
hold
I'm not
on.
wearing
Them
that.
Yeezy 350s, I so hate that they just gonna discontinue before I got a chance to get my hands on a pair. I've been putting in raffles for 2 years trying to get them. I just couldn't. I'm not wearing
You
them.
rock them?
I'm not in the foam
I
runners.
don't even know
No,
what them is.
the ones with the thick sole on them. I
You
wear
gotta
the
pull
shit
them
out of
shits up on
those.
the computer for me.
I
don't
wear
know nothing.
those. Now them foam runners, the ones like the Jason Mass. No, I'm not wearing them. And then some other ones that look like the Balenciaga. They look like designers. I'm not wearing those. But they got some other ones that I've been trying to get my hands on for the longest.
You fucking with them?
I would wear the shit out of them.
I
I've
ain't
been
fucking
trying to
with
get my hands on them. But now I'm gonna tell you something else too. Now I saw some black people burning their Nikes, burning their Adidas, and burning all that shit. But boy, they was pissed when white folks was doing it for Cap. They was pissed.
They ain't like Cap.
They didn't. Now when white folks was burning they Nike shit because of Cap, black folks was mad as shit.
But was
Now black folks burning their shit.
I ain't seen no black folks burning
Man,
that.
I don't know where you be looking.
I ain't seen black folks ain't burning shit.
You a lie. I saw a nigga. I was pissed off. Nigga burned the pair of shoes I wanted. I'm like, nigga, it's like a
You
13.
ain't see that. I ain't see that happen
Whoa,
at
that
all.
look like a 13. If you just really want to just burn them, if you
He
really
coulda
want
hooked you
them,
up.
if you didn't want them, you could have sold them to me for like $5.
Instead of burning them,
Instead of
you
burning
would have flipped them though
No, I put them on my feet.
for a couple of days.
Don't make no difference.
Iceman,
Whatever I do
Iceman.
with them is my. I'd have, you know what I'd have did in retaliation to Nike? I'd have stuck them on the shelf and never wore them again.
It's gonna be a hell of a
I'd have
retaliation
stuck them
later
on the
on
shelf
down
and
the
never
line.
wore them again.
Iceman, man, what these dudes talking about, man? What's going on with you, man?
I'm good.
Hey, what's-
I told you I don't be too much into the Kanye
Hey,
shit. So I don't be knowing.
let me ask you a question, man. I know we ain't asked you this in a while, but I want to get your perspective. What's going on in these streets right now, man? Is it anything hot in the street?
Everybody gone.
Everybody gone? Hey, so let me ask you a question. This is a question that people been tap dancing around, man. So, R.I.P. to Takeoff, man. Is Mob Ties got anything to do with all of this, man? Is they gonna make it?
No, my client has no comment.
No comment?
My client has no comment.
We ain't speaking on that.
My client has no comment.
We staying away from this
My
topic.
client has no comment.
Okay, you want to comment?
Nope, my client has no comment.
We not speaking on this topic.
Nigga, my client has no comment.
That's what we saying. That cold. Ooh.
My client has no comment at this time.
That's how. Is that cold?
You have any more questions?
No.
You have any more questions directed for my client?
That says everything
Okay.
I need to hear.
We trying to go places.
Oh, you'll answer it though.
We trying to go places. No, I ain't got nothing to say. We have nothing to say.
And he can't say nothing.
We have nothing to say.
You want to stay away from the subject?
Oh,
My client has no comment. Next question.
Okay. Well, I just want to see.
You want to talk about something? Let's talk about Shaq and LeBron.
We finna get to that. We finna get to that.
But there will be no taking off.
No Sounds safe, huh?
See, I got you. Don't worry about that.
Iceman, is that gonna get me written off when we blow up? Is that gonna get me written off? It can't even. Damn.
My client has no comment.
I want to make sure that I'm still good
in
when
regard to
he
any of
get
that.
big.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay, bet. Iceman.
I thought he ate the mic.
Hey, man, I don't give a damn. I don't care what nobody say, man. Kyrie a goddamn fool, man.
Ain't nowhere in the hell. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Kyrie a fool.
No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. You niggas, and I say that, and what I mean with
Uh-oh.
the capital N. For years, you niggas been talking about stand for something or fall for anything. Y'all been talking that shit for years. Now somebody's actually standing for something. Now he's a problem.
Listen, I ain't never.
I don't understand it.
I'm gonna tell
Y'all
y'all
been
this.
saying it.
I
Stand for
wasn't
something or fall for anything.
I wasn't never with them big ass rally groups and shit. But when you make it at a certain point in life, you sign up for certain shit.
You better shut
Like,
your ass
it's
up.
certain shit.
He didn't say a word.
Like you sign up for
He
certain
didn't
shit.
say
So
a word.
when you become a public figure and shit like that, like it's certain shit you know goddamn well you can't touch on. Like he just stopped me about that situation in Houston. It's certain situations certain people can't speak on. Like just leave the shit alone. Don't speak on it publicly. Do it in the rooms where the white people go in and paint their faces black and shit. You see what I'm saying? In them rooms, we don't never get to see them rooms. We don't know what that room
Sometimes
look
we see
like
the
or
room.
smell. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got rich partners and shit. You sitting there and y'all had them discussing to y'allself. That ain't for social media. Like they be talking about how they fuck LeBron. He whoop the whoop. LeBron is a billionaire now. He knew what the fuck he had to do to get there. Why you gonna get there now? You want to be all about the peace? No, you a basketball player. You're not Malcolm X.
So he need to shut up and dribble.
You got them right.
Nah.
You not Malcolm X,
I
man.
want to say shut up and dribble.
That ain't the. Why you want to be okay?
No, I
why
say-
you want to be a peacemaker now?
No, I say no.
Why you want to save the world now?
No, he doesn't
Hold on,
say
hold
he's
on.
not saving the world. He
Yeah.
want him back up his pocket.
No, as far as on the
Yeah, yeah.
far as on Kyrie though,
Hold on.
he really didn't do much.
So what you saying?
But I'm talking about how they
Ron?
mad. I'm talking about how they mad about LeBron there for not backing him.
Okay, we're gonna get to that point. So about Kyrie, Ryan, what do you think? Do you think he should shut up and dribble?
Hell no, never. Because they more than just athletes. That's just a small fraction of who they are.
Pull all the way the
You know
fuck
what I'm
out.
saying?
Everybody want to shut up and dribble. Make them pull. I ain't gonna say make.
2
make
years
them
ago, we
pull
were
out.
yelling at.
No. You remember when everybody boycotted the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
Pull that same. Have that same energy for the NBA. The
I
same
just told him
energy.
earlier, I ain't watched since it happened. I won't.
I quit watching NBA a long time ago. But
They-
it wasn't
they'll
even
piss
for
you
political reasons. It's just the way they do
They-
that,
yeah,
that
they'll
extra
piss
shit.
you
They don't
off.
do
So
all that.
Ryan,
Traveling alone to piss you
Yeah.
off.
so Ryan, you feel like he should keep talking, keep talking this shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like his counterpart should back him up.
You feel like LeBron them should be like,
Yeah,
hey,
no, the whole NBA
but
should back
the whole
him up.
NBA.
But LeBron, it's hard for LeBron to do it when you.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you at a wedding with a goddamn criminal. You know what I'm saying?
What
with a Jewish
criminal?
criminal. Bro, look it up. He was just at the wedding last weekend, shaking hands. Dude just did all type of time. But when you got these relationships, like he was saying,
You can't fuck them over.
it's difficult. However,
yeah.
at what point
But
is
if everybody pulls out,
exactly? At what point do you like? I'm gonna stand up for my people.
he a billionaire.
you
the king.
Even with the NFL, when all this shit was going on with the NFL, if everybody had pulled out, they would have had to step and
They
fix it.
playing the fucking game on our back. The moment we stand up, the game over.
Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all feel like that everybody that they should quit, right? Just say fuck it. If y'all gonna make him retire, we all finna stand up. What's next?
It cost them trillions of dollars.
It's gonna cost us some millions.
It costs us a few millions. It's gonna cost them trillions of dollars.
Man,
They're gonna have to.
it's gonna be
they
more
gonna
than
have
a
to
few.
step and
Man,
fix.
you know how much one
That's what I
NBA
told you.
player like get paid right now?
Not shit like them owners.
No, I'm saying, do y'all know what just one? It's one of them that getting paid 50, 60, 70 million, 100, 200, 300 million. That's just one.
if they
And you
get
say
paid.
everybody move out, everybody quit.
That's what we
Man, some people don't even like you as a person.
Facts.
If the boss walk in this job right now and say fuck you for some beliefs you had, you think I'm gonna leave? Cause your ass, I'm gonna need to stand behind you because you black.
no.
I don't even like your ass as a person.
That's our problem.
But that's real life, and that ain't got nothing to do with color. That ain't got nothing to do with color. No, it don't.
Yes, it do. Listen, bro.
Every race in the world, it's some white folk don't like no goddamn white
They gonna
folk.
get that money.
Man, fuck
They-
y'all,
they-
man.
White people gonna
They
press
not
They not finna pay
Hey,
them.
hold on.
Y'all gotta think about it. That's not the situation. Y'all not finna
So-
get paid for bagging out. Hell no.
So
We ain't paying y'all.
Iceman.
that.
Hold on, Ryan. So Iceman, you're saying he shouldn't support it because they might not even get along. Am I right?
No. What I'm saying is, because what Kyrie did wasn't wrong. Now, get me
We
right
can
now.
agree with that.
What he did wasn't
Hold
wrong.
on,
That's not what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
So we all agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, you can't expect LeBron them and everybody else to just back him because, okay, that's a journey he wanted to take. Everybody didn't have that mindset. I ain't trying to go down that road, man. I done became a billionaire and I'm want to stay here.
All
right.
You can't be mad at him.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Let me give you an example on the flip side. You remember we had that 14 million conversation, and you said if you make it, you got us. If you make it, you got us. Whatever. So the thing is, why is it that if you make it, you got your partner? Why can't you uplift your partner when somebody else trying to tear him down?
But what if we all got it?
That's
You
even
You
more
want me to
reason.
lose?
That's even
Hold
more
on.
reason.
Because you ready to give yours up,
No,
I'm supposed to be
no,
ready to
it's
give
not
mine
about
up
those.
too.
Here, this one-
That's what you saying.
not
If they
giving-
pull out,
no.
you finna give up a lot of shit.
No, hold on. The thing is, if everybody pull out, the return is bigger.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
You
it
see what the
is.
fuck they doing with Kanye?
Yes, it is.
Because there's
one
one
person.
Kanye. There's one Kyrie. If LeBron,
I get what he's saying.
If
Man,
we gotta
everybody,
say-
So do
pulls
y'all
out,
understand what he's saying?
They can't.
Hold
be.
on, Iceman. Do y'all understand what he's saying?
LeBron making more
Hold
money
on,
outside
Iceman,
the NBA
Iceman,
than in it.
Iceman, hold on.
I'm saying fuck that.
Hold on.
They take that away.
So you saying, so this is what Iceman saying. Iceman saying, hey, before he should have did that shit, he made that decision.
That was his decision. Not saying he
He,
wrong.
hold on. He didn't consult with us to say, listen, this one.
I get
You
what-
gonna back
I
me on
understand what you're
this?
saying, but I'm thinking,
Right.
We're thinking bigger than that.
What I'm-
But the thing is, if we ever want some
Change.
some progress, you got to do something
You're doing
catastrophic.
the same shit over and over and over again. Bro, you just said, Iceman, you just said what? He ain't do nothing wrong, right?
He ain't doing nothing
So
wrong.
listen, I just met you tonight,
Uh-huh.
right? If we ain't here and you ain't do nothing wrong, I don't give a fuck. I'm riding.
And a
You
white
do
man,
nothing
but
wrong.
look though,
I don't care.
vice versa with you. But if a white man walking here and just call you a nigga, you ain't did shit wrong. Now we all in this room gonna get routed than a motherfucker.
It's going down.
Okay, but you say, I ain't never doing no podcast shit ever. Because that man called me a nigga at that radio station. And he look over here at the 870 show and say, y'all shouldn't do it either. We're supposed to stop.
Yes, and we gonna go get our own shit, and I should be willing.
Now,
to
which
help
one of y'all in this room gonna stop doing the 870 show because the white man called him a nigga? At this radio station.
If
And he ain't did nothing wrong.
That's apples to oranges.
No.
Man. But if they try
That's
to tear
apples to oranges.
If they try
How?
to tear this man down because he stood strong on his belief, I will pack this shit up myself.
We got to.
And that's the thing. Everybody wants unity. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants this. They want the black folks to get out and vote. They want everybody to do this. But if you don't do it all together,
It don't matter.
it does not matter.
man.
What we saying is, if everybody, I'm not saying lose your money. You got to hear out what I'm saying. If every black person in professional sports pulls out
and say, fuck
and
y'all.
say, "Fuck it, we not playing," them motherfuckers
It's
got to
over.
play ball.
And they said it during the George Floyd thing.
They got to play. That's what I'm saying. They got to play.
Understand
I ain't
a couple
saying.
languages.
No, I'm saying. I'm not
They
saying.
understand money,
I'm
they
not saying
understand
three
violence.
people. I'm not saying 3 people pull out. I'm
He's
not
saying all of them.
6 people pull out. I'm saying everybody pull out. I'm not talking about.
Ryan said something
everybody.
real strong. What did you say they only understand, Ryan?
Money and violence.
So
That's the only language.
they only understand money and violence? What do you mean by that?
So, if you start fucking with their pockets, they'll be willing to listen. You start becoming violent, they'll be willing to listen, or they gonna respond with violence.
Right.
But it's gonna be a communication,
But
one way or the other.
Responding with violence, we never really win.
No, at all. We not organized enough for that.
But
We
the
ain't ready
thing
for
is,
that.
but if you take the
We
money,
fighting the strongest
if
army in the
you
world.
fuck
We
with
can't do
their
that.
money,
Yes,
the ears
that's the best
open
way.
up.
That's the best way.
So do you
That's
get
what I
that?
said.
No, I've been got that. That is absolutely true. I've been
Inclusion-
understood that, but why would you
inclusion
expect
is-
somebody to do it?
Exclusion is where you get results.
I'm gonna expect you
And
to
that's
do
what
it.
that's what I've been talking
Right.
about. That's what
No,
I've been
man.
trying to say.
That's wrong for you as a person. Like now, like y'all said, just be real blunt with shit. It's wrong for you as a person. Man, I made a choice to say fuck my job. No, I'm gonna stand for something. I'll be dead ass wrong if you don't want to follow me. I'm gonna be mad at you because you don't want to follow
I
me.
ain't gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad at
No,
you.
that's what I was saying. Because Kyrie wasn't wrong, like I keep saying.
No, so we understand
But
what
don't
you're
get
saying.
mad at the people that don't back him.
'Cause
You
he
can't.
didn't-
Why the
Kyrie-
fuck are you mad at them? That's his decision.
Because if Kyrie was smart and was organized and taking care of his business, he could. Hold on, Bobby. Kyrie could have been said. Kyrie could have said, "Hey, listen, LeBron, man, I feel like it's time for us to make a power move."
I get what Iceman's saying.
So why
I
Kyrie
think-
didn't do that?
Okay,
That's what I'm talking
what I'm
about.
saying. I get what he's saying. But here's this thing. Don't not bag me, but then preach change on the other side on some step and fetch type shit. Let's make them step
2
and
years
fetch.
ago, you just made a whole fucking documentary about shut up and dribble.
Right. But my
Like,
question
what
is,
side you gonna be on?
so, but here's the dilemma. Kyrie made a decision. Kyrie didn't holler and say, "Hey, LeBron, listen, I'm finna do this." Kyrie telling LeBron,
He didn't do shit though.
Listen, bro. Let
They
me
only
say
got
this.
mad at dude because he
Until
wouldn't
we become
apologize.
unapologetic about us, we gonna always be reacting to some shit. We gonna always be behind.
until we do what now? Say that
Until we
again?
become unapologetic about our shit, about us, we gonna always be behind. And I'm gonna tell you, and you know this, I've been all over the world playing basketball. One thing I can say about these places, everywhere I went, them motherfuckers was together. Even if the motherfucker was wrong, they rocking with him there, and they'll deal with it in the back room. We have to be that. And I know you don't know me. All you can do is take my word. He know me. He know me fairly well. But if you in the shit, I'm fucking riding. If I know you wrong, you're not wrong. You not wrong. What the fuck?
Now them certain,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
them
just- I'm just
situations you
riding.
speaking on right now, I'm most definitely 100% with
When I
that.
say ride, I ain't even talking
For
about
sure.
no violent or no street shit. I'm just talking about just period.
Most
You know
definitely.
what I'm
And let's
saying?
get into this. We've been kind of in touch on this one. Jay Butler just said they ain't got on the Amazon owner yet.
Listen,
But let
Money
one,
talk.
let that shit have came from a black platform. You see what I'm
his
saying?
money different.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
with that part, I disagree.
And watch this
And
though.
Amazon-
If LeBron would have shared that same shit Kyrie shared, you think the outcome would have been the same?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No,
They
I
wouldn't
don't
have said
think so.
shit to him.
You know, yes, they would have. But he would have cleaned it up way better than Kyrie.
Kyrie
fucked
said,
up.
fuck
If Jay Z would have been the
that's
one
what
saying the same shit Kanye
Jay-Z
saying,
said it.
But I'm saying if
No.
Jay Z would have been the same one saying what Kanye saying, they wouldn't have been the same reaction.
Jay-Z said it.
No,
But
but
he
Kyrie
can't-
said
he-
fuck it. Where
No, he said if
LeBron
Jay-Z
would have fixed it. Did some got PR out ahead of it. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. He would have.
Kyrie said fuck it.
LeBron would have presented it different.
Yes,
No,
he would have responded differently.
He would have responded.
And Jay-Z,
said
and like he said, Jay-Z said the same shit Kanye saying.
you see what they did to Nick
They didn't
Cannon?
say shit.
Well, Nick Cannon ain't, you can hold
And even what this sister said, Stephanie, even about the bullying that's happening on the back end. Fuck what he did or didn't do. Y'all got this man gotta do 6-7 things to get his fucking job back. He already
that's
No,
apologized.
that's some bullshit. A lot
Like,
of
get
that
the
shit be
fuck
some
outta here,
bullshit
man.
for sure. But my thing is now they just fucking them around all the way around.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
They
with
want that
Kyrie.
nigga out. They
Now
want that
listen,
nigga
my
out the
thing is I'm with Kyrie for showing this.
Okay.
My thing is don't never be mad at somebody else for not backing somebody
no,
else. They
Don't
don't
make me, don't
That
put
was
me in
the
a
only-
compromise.
And I'm not saying y'all was saying. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not saying y'all was saying
wouldn't
that,
be
but the
mad.
world they like fuck LeBron. He ain't backing him. Fuck Shaq. Them. That ain't they fucking
Bro,
position
I'm
to
definitely
do
saying
that.
fuck Shaq. All that, he dumb and all that, bro. You ain't got to call
See,
him
boys,
man.
all that
But-
extra
but-
shit.
but-
Yeah, a
but-
motherfucker
but-
go
Hold on. So what did Shaq say? What did Shaq say?
Shaq called him man all type of names. Mind you, he owned the theater.
That played it.
Who benefiting from the fucking
Well, he
movie.
didn't know. He
It
probably
don't
didn't know.
matter.
Don't matter.
All that.
In this
It does
country,
not matter.
in this country, if I own some shit, I'm responsible.
Right.
Period. I even posted this a few days ago. I said I know he don't know.
Get-
That nigga got 100 businesses. He don't know.
Okay,
but he's still responsible.
Let the dope.
If
let
my fucking
let
dog
dope
bites
get found
you,
in your truck that you
if my
own.
dog, if I got a dog in Houston and bite a motherfucker, and I'm here, I'm still responsible. I ain't know what the
Michael
fuck happened.
Vick. Like I said, let my dope get found in your truck.
He talk crazy, that man. about that man.
So Shaq went in on him, huh?
Yeah, call him stupid and all this.
Now you can go too far for damn sure.
I'm like, man.
So
That's
y'all
just a
think
lot.
Shaq went too far?
Hell, that's just.
But I'm
too
just
Y'all
much.
saying,
ain't gonna do shit.
If a grown ass man make a decision, don't get mad at no other grown ass men for not backing you. Be able to stand on that shit on your own.
Nobody's saying get mad.
Oh, people was mad at them.
But no,
What?
my point. That
far
wasn't my
behind the
point.
eight ball
That
for
wasn't
us
my
not to
point.
be.
My point is that if you ever want to see effective change, you have to hit motherfuckers in the pocket, and you got to do
No,
that shit
that
together.
point, I'm with that point.
So,
for
so let me
sure.
ask y'all a question then. If we're asking them to make some, and can I make my point? Can I make a point? I feel like I agree with y'all too, and I understand your point of view. But I agree that if we want to go ahead and affect change, if we want to initiate change, they're going to have to stand up for something. But the other part of that is this. What are they going to do about all the people who work? If they were to say, well, you know what, fuck this shit for today. Let's give it a week. If y'all going to be like that against Kyrie, let's get this shit a week. What are they going to do about all the people who depend on the NBA games, the league, the people, the popcorn workers, the concession stand workers, the janitors, all these people who depend on that stadium opening up?
Okay, and it's gonna sound kind of fucked up, but it is what it is.
Fuck them,
You
huh?
gotta break eggs to
Casualty
make
of war.
omelet.
It always.
You gotta
it's
break
what it
eggs
is.
to make omelet.
So is that fair to them?
It's not.
No,
The
it's
life ain't though.
So they
Life ain't.
so y'all willing to just say,
So it's
see,
fair-
that's
so-
the problem with
so-
the community.
no,
then.
so it's-
So is
no,
it?
no, no, no,
Are we all gonna say?
So it's
let's
fair.
look at-
So it's fair for these owners to make billions of dollars off these players' backs, and they don't give a fuck about them. Is that fair?
Casualties of war.
That's what I'm telling you.
No, that thing
Yeah,
right.
so that's what I'm
Before
saying.
it's that right there, you know that.
But the thing is, that does not.
You
hurt.
know that before you picked that ball up. You knew that before you went into the draft. Hell yeah, we're going to make you a millionaire, but we making billions. You know that.
Casualties.
When you go to your job, whatever your job is, you clock into,
And
you
what's
know
crazy-
you
what's
working
crazy-
to make him
what's
richer.
crazy- What's crazy about this shit is like,
Do they have to be casualties of war?
And,
Now, if you're
What's cra-
if you done
no,
made
Why the
231,
why the people that broadcast the games can't quit and don't show them fucking games? Look at how much money they'll lose then.
thing is, people don't ever want to stop making money. There's a whole lot of people making money that don't need it.
all I'm saying is
But the
this,
black
fellas.
but the black people supposed to stop.
If we gonna be concerned
No, what I'm saying-
until
no,
we
I
as
ain't saying
a
black
whole
people-
are concerned about all of us, and we can't hit them with this. Hey man, I know you work in the goddamn me bottom part of the concession stand. I ain't playing, so fuck them. That's not fair.
But you know what
When
though?
you this-
Hey, but hold on, wait.
rabbit
I just
hole.
thought about this.
Sacrifice.
If all them people pull out, if the players pull out, guess what the workers that's out of a job gonna get? Unemployment.
No,
They're gonna get unemployment.
no.
They're
I
gonna
bet
get
you they
unemployment.
don't. You know they
They're gonna get
they didn't already finesse their way through that shit. I bet you they wouldn't give unemployment.
no,
They
yes,
gotta pay
they
these folks
would.
unemployment.
Oh, I
There
bet
ain't no
you.
way around it. They gotta pay these folks
Yeah,
unemployment.
they would.
They have to.
Okay,
That's law. They gotta pay these folks.
I'm with now, cause shit, this
That's
place.
the law.
Tyson, goddamn, he was laying folks off and wasn't giving no unemployment.
Because they was laying off the ones that wasn't eligible.
Okay,
These
maybe,
pe- no, these
maybe
people-
they saying, hey, you don't work 40 hours a week and you just only work 32.
You don't gotta work 40 hours to get unemployment.
Well,
Unemployment is unemployment.
don't act.
History tells a tale. Everything that we progressed in up until this point, motherfucking sacrifices was made, y'all. Motherfuckers had to get uncomfortable.
Are you willing
The
to
most
make?
beautiful thing.
So let me ask you a question:
Being uncomfortable.
You know what
Are
I'm
you
saying?
willing to be the sacrifice?
I do it all the time.
So, do you think those concession stand workers are willing to be the sacrifice?
I don't know.
Now, let me ask you a question: wouldn't it be more befitting if I agree we need to get on one accord. I agree we need ownership. 100,000%. What I feel like we should have done was they should have said, "Hey, we finna sit this bitch out."
Stephanie said pandemic wasn't fair, but we survived.
That's a whole nother argument.
Pandemic was fair as hell. They need to bring that
It
bitch
really
back.
was.
That pandemic
I don't know
was
what you
fair.
talking about, Stephanie.
We can run.
I love the pandemic. Bring
hate,
it back.
I hate that people lost lives and people got sick or whatever. But I can run 20 and 21 back one more time.
Please.
I can make some more responsible decisions with the money I made during this time.
Y'all,
Ooh, please bring it back for 6 months.
see what I'm talking about?
Damn.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Ryan, we'll never be on one accord.
Shit, that is one accord.
These
That's the
niggas
first time the
slaves.
bottoms. That's the first time the bottoms was winning.
That
That was the first time that the bottom people were winning.
I made a lot of money during the pandemic.
New
I'm talking about from
slaves.
working.
They ain't no new slaves.
New slaves.
Guess what? They ain't
And
did
want
shit to
these-
get that
you
money
want
back yet.
Kyrie and LeBron and them to just quit And y'all niggas,
I said
you niggas can
quit.
die. COVID
Listen,
killed a
y'all,
lot of niggas.
if I find the remedy to become a billionaire today, don't tell me to quit it. We've been fighting to get to be a billionaire. If I find the
How
remedy
much
today,
money do you need?
huh? I don't want all the money in the world.
Right there.
I don't want all the money in
slaves
the world.
to these folks' money.
No,
Ryan.
no. I always said, and I done said this on the show before. I never want to be Jay-Z and Beyonce rich.
No
Never.
more with that goddamn truck driver headset on those and folks slaves to the money.
I still have to make ends
He's
meet.
sitting there with the regular his wife beat on. Oh man, it's bad. Then he don't never want to just call and have a regular meeting and just talk on the phone. He want to have a video call. So now I got to sit here and look at him with a wife beat on and a headset holding the dog.
He said if every black athlete left the NBA and went back to the ABA, then what? It's enough money between the black players in the NBA. They can go make their own fucking league.
They can.
Why won't
People
they?
still gonna watch it.
New slaves.
That's just like Boosie. You keep getting kicked off social media. Make your own. Make your fucking own.
There is a black on social media, but we just don't fuck with it.
Yeah, we don't fuck with it.
Black Planet.
No, it's something else. It ain't black.
Look at him. It got to be that because it got black in it.
No, it's a new one. It's something else on social media.
I can't.
It's a new social media.
What's the name? Son owns it. Isaac Hayes the
But
third.
the thing is, guess what we do?
Yeah, I'm following
We
him. on
Twitter, we Facebook, we Instagram.
Yeah.
As long as I'm starting making money off of it, I don't give a fuck what color you was.
Hold on. You heard what Iceman said, right?
What's that?
As long as I'm starting making money off of it, I don't give a fuck what
slaves.
color you was that made that motherfucker.
New.
Ain't no new slave because I don't clock in on nobody time. But if your website gonna help me bring some money in, I'm getting on your
So
shit.
guess what them concession stand workers gonna say?
What I'm gonna go to this
I
new
don't-
black
the
website
concession
fund
stand
y'all
workers
just
gonna
told
say,
me
"Man,
ain't nobody
fuck
on
that, I
it.
got a bill. I ain't finna. You niggas ain't gonna play. I'm gonna open the door for Joe Blow across. I'm gonna call Ryan.
Guess what? The light company cut off white folk lights too.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
That's
And
what
if
the concession workers
If
gonna
the white
say.
folk don't want to pay that water bill, they gonna be stinking just like a black motherfucker. So listen here, shit, you better get your money. Better get your money, cause they don't give a fuck what color you is. They want theirs.
Oh my god.
And the one thing I thought about, we gonna have to pay these bills the rest of our fucking life.
Hey man, this
They
your
don't
boy,
give us one break.
This your boy Big Nate with the Real Underground Radio Station.
Can we get a month off?
Hey man, this the 870 show, man.
A free 3 months
What they need to do?
out of life.
What they need to do, Iceman?
Not charge us on our bills for at least 3 months out of our lifetime.
Will that be equal in?
It wouldn't be equal.
You ever
but
read?
we'll
you
feel
ever
like
read
a break.
The Bill of Rights.
The who?
The Bill of Rights.
Oh, my bill of rights, the way I'm thinking on it now, I might need to go live in a box for 3 months. Save up. I'm going to save
All
up.
debts have been paid.
I'm going to
Read
save
the Bill of
up.
Rights.
Just drop us some gems before we get out of here. Tell me right now what you mean.
All debt have been paid.
Yeah.
All right. Back in the 40s, right after the Great Depression, the dollar was no longer backed by gold.
Uh-oh.
Right? No longer backed by gold.
get heavy.
And they finessed us to turn in our gold. Right? And we turned in our gold with the promise of all debts have been paid. Meaning that there is nothing to pay. If you read the
We
Bill
ain't
of
supposed to
Rights,
be paying nothing.
read the Bill of Rights. I'm going to give you my phone number. Read the Bill of Rights. After you read the Bill of Rights, and you tell me what you get from it, you know what I'm saying, and how you can apply it, but it's already been paid. Already. Because they can't give us no money because it ain't backed by nothing. This ain't nothing but a debt note. This is a debt note.
Make sure it's right.
This is a debt
No,
note,
let me see
right?
the 100.
No, you don't need to see that one. Right? So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm giving you this saying that I owe you some money. I ain't paid you shit
here.
because it ain't backed by nothing. So since it ain't backed by nothing, and I ain't got nothing to pay it, y'all gotta pay it. We have accounts that's sitting up. You ever looked at the debt clock? That's us. That's the people. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm telling you is, read the Bill of Rights. Understand what currency is, what legal tender is. You know what I'm saying? This some bullshit. The real currency is our time. That's why they pay us in hours. That's it. When you get that energy for whatever you doing, that's the real fucking money. This is some bullshit.
Well,
This is a tool. This is some bullshit.
Ryan,
But
I'm the only one in the room who's employed through a 9 to 5.
But
You
it
other
don't- it
niggas
don't matter.
are
Whatever we
self-employed.
do,
hustlers.
It does not matter if you're employed. Let me see that. I just want to make a point. It does not matter whether you're employed through 9 to 5.
It's your
or whether
time.
This right here does not change.
It's a currency.
This same currency.
Let me see
This
both
is
of
the
them.
Currency.
The same currency that I make for what I do, the same currency that he makes for what you do, the same currency you clock in for. It's all to get this shit right here.
Now,
true.
can I ask? Can I ask
So
a real
let's not
serious
do that.
question? I'm gonna ask a real serious question because you just taught me something. I didn't know that. You just taught me that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pay a bill at your house?
Yes and no.
What's the point of us knowing this
So
shit?
let me explain something to you. You wasn't in here. When
No,
I
we
was
having a
talking
good.
about-
I'm asking this.
wasn't in here.
You answering
Listen,
it. Go ahead.
So earlier we was talking about, and I said I wasn't going to say this on camera, but I'm gonna say a little bit, and then we can talk
Yeah.
afterwards. But I've positioned myself to be private and not public. Okay, still kind of early in it, but I've done the bulk of it, as far as getting my trust set up and things like that. That's the next step. Is that? But I know people that live like this. This is just what it is. But there's also things you have to do before you just go do it.
Yeah.
You have to educate yourself. Because if you don't educate yourself, you put yourself right back into their system. The United States is not a country. This is a company. You can Google that shit. Company. United States corporation. Corporations have what? Presidents. Countries have kings and queens. That's all this is. And all debts have been paid. This is our fucking land until we start moving like that and stop exchanging our most precious asset, which is our time.
And did you know the
Shit
United
changed.
States, did you know the
But we
United
got to
States is
educate
not a place,
ourselves.
it's a
I'm 40
description?
something years old, so I'm behind. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody told me this, bro. I had to come figure this shit out on my own. So my goal is my kids already know it. You know what I mean? So, but a great place to start is just understanding what the fuck money is. What's legal tender? You know what I'm saying? What the hell that is. Understanding what they did with the money and how it's no longer back. It's backed by nothing. It's backed by us, by the people. So if the people want to redeem something and you can't give me nothing, that means you need to take care of my debt. Read the Bill of Rights and then break it down.
They say all money is backed by gold, but why counterfeit still spin if they can't prove it? You know what I'm saying? Counterfeit still, that the value of $1 went down, but counterfeit still spin if you can put that brown, that light brown
And
mark on it.
I'm going to tell y'all something else. I'm done because I got to go. They're in the process because all the banks have to be up to par by the end of next year. I don't know if y'all familiar with the SWIFT banking system. When I used to be overseas, in order to send my money back, I go through the bank and it take a couple days because they got to go through the SWIFT banking system. Shit take a while. That shit is outdated. We a microwave society. We want our shit fast. So all the banks have to be in compliance. And that shit going to go away. So it's going to be one of these ISO 222 coins. The Ripple or XDC, one of them that's going to push the United States digital coin. You can look on the Federal Reserve website. They're going to make their own cryptocurrency. This shit going to go away. We already in the cashless society. I hold this just because I'm here. But we're in a cashless society. So what's going to happen in the next year, shit going to go away, and it's going to be the fucking crypto. Watch this shit crash right now, and then it'll shoot back up. But ISO 222, look that up, it's about 5 of them. I don't know which one it's going to be. They fucking sense, just buy them.
So have they done anything with Ripple yet?
No, I think that's the one it's going to be because it gets so much attention.
Right.
But I own all of them. But if I don't know shit else, fuck what I'm saying. Look at the government website and it's telling you that we're making our own United States digital fucking token. Fuck what I'm saying.
And if
I've
they
been
make it
doing
Ripple,
taxes for 10 years. For the last 4 years, they've been asking, do you have cryptocurrency? This is a fucking question on they shit.
yeah.
It's gonna be so many.
This
people
money,
lose
this is
money
bullshit.
fucking with that, man.
This is bullshit, I promise you. And they finesse us to keep chasing this shit. But look up fucking the Bill of Rights and understand what they did with the fucking money. I was telling you, I touched on
Read your text.
Kennedy.
Right.
That was the last president that was trying to really help the people. That's why they offed him. It was about money. Backing it with silver, because it wasn't backed by nothing. They got his ass up out of there.
Right. Man, Ryan, you always dropping some gems, some real big financial gems. You're going to leave that 120 with me, though.
Damn,
But anyway.
that's all I got, man, for the weekend.
Oh, man.
We got a party with this.
You're going to be eating
I'm on
some.
a budget.
What's homecoming is?
Philanders.
Oh,
This is Philander Smith's homecoming, man. What year is this? Is this y'all 70?
70.
No, not 70.
My chapter 80th. But
Your
the
chapter
school
80th, okay.
Fucking old as hell. 150.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
I'm gonna come and look around.
Doc, it's something that you're doing that I wanted to shed some light on.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that we can do this.
Yeah, that's right.
You're in the top 0.5% of black men under 45, 50 in America. There is no other black man our age that I know of that has their own or that is creating an endowment for their college. Can you give us some information on what an endowment is for the people that don't know?
I never even looked at it the way you said it. I remember you told me this a couple days ago. Never thought about it like that. But long story short, man, I have a nonprofit called One Thumbs Up. Stands for offering needed empowerment, truly helping uplift many by simply using perseverance. Lost my sister to epilepsy back in 2011, and I spread education about epilepsy. We provide scholarships for students at Philander Smith College and also her high school back in Chicago Heights. For the first 10 years where we was just doing this stuff and we just giving scholarships. Start educating myself, and I'm like, damn, I need to do something that's gonna last longer than me. Because I'm steady giving this money and then it's gone. So educating myself on endowment, basically you provide a lump sum of money and it's invested through whatever company you're dealing with, and then the kids will get the interest. The scholarships will come in the form of the interest. So this weekend is exciting. Of course, I want to come hang out, see people, but we're setting up the endowment for my nonprofit for my sister at Philander Smith College. She was 17 when she passed. She wanted to go to Philander because I did. Of course, she wasn't able to. So I got a brick on the ground and everything I can do to put her spirit in that place that enhance my life, I do it. So helping some kids and also
Man, that's amazing,
pushing my
dog.
sister's legacy.
Kudos
I've
for that,
heard
man.
One
Kudos
Thumbs
for
Up
that.
a million times, but say that one more time, because it's long.
Offering needed empowerment, truly helping uplift many by simply using perseverance. And long story short, bro, I was in Saudi playing ball when she passed. And it's crazy, man. I get chills.
I've heard
Thinking
this
about
story
it.
before, you know what I'm saying? I've heard
But
this
it kind of hit me like back to back to back. The acronym, all of that. And it wasn't nothing but the Most High. I didn't do that. It just kind of hit me. I don't even know how they got pieced together like that. But it was centered around her being, her always showing perseverance. She's had epilepsy. She was seasoned at 9 months, diagnosed at 3, was here for 17 years. That was her life. You know what I mean? Doctor tried to come in, hiding a needle. She like, let me see it. I know what's going to happen to school. You know what I mean? And that's how she operated. You know, if she had $25 and it was all 5 of us, everybody getting $5. That was my little sister. I wasn't always as giving when she was here, but once she transitioned, I kind of embodied that, and you know,
120.
here we go. So, but yeah, man, that's what it is, man. And the end goal is to build that endowment up to the point that it gives a full scholarship, not just to Philanderians, but Arkansas. This is my second home. I'm from Chicago Heights, but this is my second home. That helped me a whole lot.
So shout out to you, man. And when we talk about building and being able to empower each other and uniting and being one, you are definitely doing the things that many should have been doing. Again, like I've said before, brother, top 0.5%. I'm willing to bet you out of 100,000 people that I know and we all know in here each, none of us know someone a young black man who has his own college endowment. So, hey, man, I've told you this before. Kudos to you, man.
Appreciate
it's
it.
amazing
Appreciate y'all.
to hear that, man. We happy to have you over here at the A70 show, the NateLogic show. You sat down with me. Hey, and just dropping this game and jewels off, man.
And out of all these years, it's my first time hearing this. Let it have been you. Everybody would have known.
This your whoa. See, whoa. See, we operate differently.
No, I'm saying I've been I've been feeling like I know this man for years. It's my first time hearing this.
Hearing what?
The thing, the endowment, all of that. I knew about the one thumbs. I knew about
endowment
that.
piece, though, bro. I kind of
That's new.
educated myself. Go and get him there. My bad. My bad. Get him.
No, go ahead, Ryan.
No, what I'm saying is this.
Get him.
No, so you see, you just gonna.
Yeah, this has never come up. This man made his moves in silence.
Hey.
And all he did was took care of the business and made things happen.
You right.
I'm
you
sure
so
he's
right.
done a
I
lot
got
of
something for his ass, Ice Man. Don't even trip.
He's
All this
been a
philanthropy.
philanthropist. Been a philanthropist for years. Never heard of it. All I knew is that he talk shit on Facebook. He say a lot of good shit, and he did the one thumbs up event. Anything else? We never heard nothing about it. Let it have been Nate. I'm feeding 300 people at my event.
Ryan.
Because I run for Lando. Because I do that. Because I do all this. I need somebody to donate some turkeys because we're gonna feed.
Ryan.
We're gonna
Now,
feed
didn't
all.
we start all?
We're gonna
be
feed all the
honest,
homeless college students.
We kind of started our journey on service around the same time, right or wrong.
I didn't know about him though.
His sister died. My dad died around the same
I
time.
understand. I didn't hear it.
I've always done this.
Right.
I just, and actually before she passed, bro, I was starting a nonprofit called Ryan's Rising Stars to help inner city youth.
Right. For
When she
basketball.
passed, I just switched it all to her.
Okay.
It wasn't about me. It was just about her.
But you did your thing and you made it happen and you made your moves speak for themselves. You never really had to speak loudly. It's like you that your actions speak for itself.
Yeah. Shouts out to the city though, bro. Like they, Little Rock embraced me like I'm from here.
Right.
So that's really where a lot of it come from, and then Philander as well. But the city just embraced it. I'm forever indebted, dog. Like I can't even stress that enough.
Right. Hey, well, Ron, I ain't gonna hold you, but if you gotta go, we
Don't
understand.
hold me either, because when we leave, all of us
We
leave
all
this motherfucker at the
finna
same time.
But I want to make sure. I want to make sure I speak on this, fellas, and I haven't spoke on it on my page as much, but I wanted to give us some time to talk about Ernest Moore, man. And this is a gentleman who we lost a real good dude from Pine Bluff this week, and
I told his folks we was gonna do a piece.
yeah.
This evening. I said that. We was gonna
Well,
do
tributes from my side, man. Listen.
Well, hold on.
That guy.
Let me say something, fellas.
Go ahead.
Emo was a good dude, man. I can't recall a time not calling him or asking him to help me do something, and he didn't say, "All right, Big Nate, pull up." From if it was just Nate, I got some hot dogs for the kids. Nate, you need some help with these turkeys. Nate, whatever I can do, just let me know. I got your back. When he started barbecuing for the second time, because it was his hustle when it, all the time. Man, I'm out here. I'm putting it together. I'm doing it. And I was so excited for him. I called him up here a couple of times and chopped it up with him. Shout out to Ernest, man, Emo and his kids. The city lost a good dude. Mm-hmm. The world lost a good person. A good dude.
I think they're doing a balloon release at Acme Friday.
Yeah. So, we want y'all to know y'all have our deepest, sincerest condolences for his family, Carl Kidd, Jermaine, his kids, his mom, everybody attached to him, man. Hey, we love you, Ernest, man. General Mo, Big Mo, Emo, we love you, dog, on the 870 show.
One of Big Dog's first annual barbecue competition. Gotta add that in there. He won. I mean, dude was just a character, man.
And
like,
he loved this show, too.
Yeah, love
He
the
tuned
show,
into
man.
this show
Love
all
the
the time.
I think, man, I met him when had a club in Pine Bluff, and he had the detail shop right beside us. We was locked in ever since. But the last time I saw him was a couple weeks ago, and I was leaving. That was homecoming. I was leaving, coming back to Little Rock. I had bought my gas and shit. I was coming out the store. He was sitting in the truck. He said, "Hey, man, you need something?" I said, "Nah, I already got what I need. I'm finna just pump this gas and go." He said, how much gas you get? I said, shit, I put $10 in there so I can get home. He sent somebody in the store with his card, and he said, put $20 more on that pump. You know, if there was just some shit, most human beings ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They just don't do it. And he ain't doing it to brag about it. He ain't caring if nobody seen him do it. He ain't doing it to boast. You know what I'm saying? That was just him. If I got some extra, I'll give you some extra. You know, that's just how he was. And he always been the same person. He'll see you out. And he might be in need. And he still will want to help. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was a great father. Every time we was at detail shop, I always seen his kids. When they get out of school, they right up there. So, you know what I'm saying? Great father. That's a great dude. I had just made his logo for him. You know what I'm saying? They got the new food stuff. And I had just made the logo for him. And, you know what I'm saying? That was just a hell of a loss to the city. The city felt that. And just this week alone is study people going. 'Cause I just lost a friend in all time. Grew up with them as kids. They leaving. Spontaneous. So if you got anybody out there you love, tell them. You know, because the worst thing you're going to do is to say, I ain't even get to tell them I love them. Because you never know the time. So make sure you tell them.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Emo. Shout out to, I believe his name was Jeremy. Shout out to him, man. You know, God, hey, man, tell your people you love them. Tell your people you love them. It was one more thing that I wanted to hit on, but I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to just make mention of it. I was watching a video of young Scrappy talking to his mom. Little Scrappy, I'm sorry. Talking to his mom.
That was tough.
About some of the things that he's experienced. Saying that he had to watch his mom in a crack house, all these challenges, and how hard and difficult it was. As a black man, it was hard to watch.
This one love the hip hop. What was the dry eye in the room?
And then,
was talking to his mama. Man,
and then I want to add this piece to it.
That was one of the best clips I ever seen of anything on Love Hip Hop.
Yeah. And then I'm going to add this part to it, the part that I really want to drive home and touch on. He told his woman, I can't talk to you about it because you too hard.
That's what he said.
What y'all think about that?
That's a lot of hard-ass women. And some women, and ladies, please understand that this is not a knock on y'all, but sometimes you have to understand you got to turn your nigga off.
Ooh.
Boy, ain't no sometimes I got to understand. All the time you got to understand.
You got to turn your nigga off. I understand that y'all feel like y'all got to be tough. You got to do it yourself. But once you get a man and you get a man,
right?
I ain't talking about you got a nigga you fucking. I'm talking about you got a man. You got to turn your nigga off.
A real man don't want no tough ass woman.
You gotta and some of y'all just have a real problem with that because y'all think y'all try to make every nigga pay for the mistakes of the last nigga. And sometimes you open yourself up too fast for the new nigga and you give him all the things you should have gave the last nigga and you probably would have still been with the last nigga if you hadn't tried to be a real nigga.
Stop trying to be a real nigga.
Stop trying to be a real nigga, just be a woman.
I don't want no
Ain't nothing wrong with goddamn me being meek and humble. Humility, meekness, humility, all these things, those things can be cute, you know.
We a puzzle piece. If I'm fucking goddamn this little shape, you can't be that damn same shape.
Right. Yeah, right. You
got to be the total opposite.
I'm a dog. I don't need to goddamn me. You be a dog too. Yin and yang this thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's how we get.
They'll never. And now, when you try to tell a woman that they feel like you're trying to baby them, treat them like a kid, or like you own them, or something like that. Hell no, don't no real man want no tough ass woman.
Not at all. And ladies, so y'all won't feel lonely, because I know y'all be like, these niggas over talking crazy about us. We as men also need to pay attention and respect mental health. Because when we have all those traumas growing up like that, and then they undealt with, and we just trying to go, bro, that shit hurt.
Also, let me say this. Us, men, just like we want these women to turn their real nigga off, we got to turn our diva off too.
Boy.
Turn your nigga up.
He really being nice about saying diva.
We got to turn our diva off.
There's another word he can say.
Go ahead and say it, Bobby.
I ain't gonna do it.
Turn your bitch off.
We got to turn our bitch off. We got to turn our bitch off.
Being nice.
We got to turn.
With the process,
man,
some
the
of them don't
fuck
even
up.
realize they do it.
We got to be men for these women, and women, y'all got to be women for us men. Since everybody want to talk about it, you can't communicate, you can't do this, you can't do that. If everybody plays their specific role, and I'm not talking about gender roles per se, but be a woman, and let you be a woman, let a man be a man, and everything will kind of come together.
But sometimes it requires for a man to be soft.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I know.
No, it ain't to be soft, it's to be caring. Them two different things.
No, it's to be a man. You got to be, the thing is about being a man, you got to be a nurturer.
Yep.
You got to be a provider. You got to be a leader. You got to be a protector. You got to be a listener. You got to be all that shit.
That's caring.
And I ain't want to sum it up into one word. I'm talking about putting it all of this shit. And ladies, y'all really kind of got it easier than us because all y'all got to do is just be nurturing.
If you got the right man, though.
Some of
y'all fall.
Some of y'all show babysitting at the house.
Yeah,
hey, Whitney Pryor, that was real. She said some of us don't even realize we are being tough, so we need it to be explained.
Okay, that goes back to the thing I posted yesterday, that when men want to communicate, it fuck the whole relationship up. And that's true because a lot of women don't want to hear about themselves.
Goddamn right.
Talk to a woman about her.
And sometimes it's just best to just shut up.
And then the thing is, you say, "Hey, baby, I think you might want to hit that gym. You gained a little weight. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love you. But what the fuck you mean I'm gaining weight? Your mama fat. And then you say your mama fat. You still love her. I'm like shit. But
now I'm calling you a bitch.
Yeah, my mama fat, but I got outside siblings too, motherfucker. So you need to pay attention to that.
Well, I ain't trying to fuck my mama. You can't say certain shit to me, because I ain't trying to fuck my mama. I'm trying to fuck you. And if you get my mama size, I ain't going to want to fuck you. See that? It's just certain shit you can't say to me.
Well, we can't be serious for shit, man.
Bottom line is this. Sometimes you have to know the role and play it accordingly. If it recalls for you to be soft, that's it. But this your boy Big Nate, man. We finna get out of here. This NateLogic. This the 870 show. This Billionaire Bobby. This my dog Iceman Buddy. This my brother Ryan Holmes. My brother Robert Lowe. Body Lowe. Billionaire Bobby. Hey man, we finna get out of here.
Y'all have a better weekend.